Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to treat women. Even the black woman bring you down. She don't want you. She'll take anybody better than you. I'm being honest about you. You don't have no self-respect. The black man got a reputation. He the worst baby daddy. Come on now, y'all help me out. You're a drug dealer. You're a gangbanger. You're a drunk. You drink cheap liquor. You smoke Newports. I mean, you beat your women. Then you sit right here and dress and walk around stinking. Nobody sitting telling these people how to sit and honor themselves. And for the so-called Negro women, you already got a bad reputation. Society already got you deemed that you are the one that's spreading the AIDS virus. You the one they calling the whores and the bees on the rap. So they ain't calling the Mexican women, the Hispanic women. They ain't talking about no other women but you. And you sit around with the doing song in your CD player. You sit around here, baby mama, baby mama, baby mama, and no doing husband. When you gonna change these stereotypes society putting on you?
That's right.
These people are going to church, dumping money in the church, and nobody telling them no truth. You sitting around and your kids are looking at you for a role model in your home. I refuse to let my wife dress like a whore prostitute. I'm raising boys in that house.
That's right.
I'm going to hold their mama to a high standard because they got a woman to look to.
That's right.
And when they leave out my house, they supposed to be trying to get a holy woman.
Amen. Amen.
When they see a man in the home, a provider, not an excuse.
That's right.
You say here, we are too many generations behind folks to keep fumbling around. Some of the bad decisions we had to falter through in life because our parents, it's time to do better.
Yes, sir.
Nobody want to be challenged. Nobody want to be held to a better standard. That's why we're not living any better.
Amen.
That's why the church continue to drop standards. So you can get people in. We're not going to drop no standard to get no members.
Amen.
We teaching holiness.
Holiness.
Been teaching people. I don't say nothing about how to dress for another 10 years. Don't drop no standard.
That's right. Amen.
You know good and well your dress. You don't come to that church, you ain't got no business in that street, and your dress don't fall at least to your calf muscle.
That's right. That's right.
It hit your knee, you gonna look like a hoe when you sat down.
That's right. That's right.
Dress ain't gonna get longer when you sat, it's gonna get shorter.
That's right.
I'm teaching holiness.
Holiness. That's right.
Trying to teach you because everybody coming to church ain't trying to be saved.
That's right.
Everybody come along with a cute line don't want you for no salvation. They want you for some cheap sex.
That's right.
I want to teach women how to honor your body. You can make some mistakes in life, but don't continue to do the same thing.
Amen.
Nobody gonna tell the people this. All you got when you go to church now is people pacifying a bunch of bad behaviors. You know what to get us to do better? What got me to an awakening state? Conviction. Reality. Reality about who I was. Reality about how bad I was really living. It made me want to do better. I try to challenge people to do better. Make better yourself. You want a husband or wife, you need to present yourself like a wife or a husband. And don't be doing no junk just to get nobody. How you going to get them? You stay like that.
That's right.
Ain't that right? Because my wife trying to do better. She won't get back to beg me like she did before I got with her. Amen. But she growing. She learning how to do better.
That's all right.
Ain't that right? I'm telling the people, folks, you got to know how to treat folks. You want to get somebody, carry yourself like somebody. And don't be sitting here, and especially my sister, don't you be getting no sorry, no good Negro won't work and won't do nothing.
That's right. That's right.
He playing slapping on you now, he going to be beating your behind later.
That's right. That's right.
Isn't that right? Make sure they want to be saved.
Amen.
If that Negro ain't saved, he ought to be right at the line. You ought to be like, he finna get it any minute now.
That's right. That's right.
Same thing I tell you, brother, you make sure you get a woman that's serious about the Lord.
That's right. Amen.
Isn't that right?
Amen.
Make sure if she loves God, she gonna treat you right.
Amen.
Don't be sitting here headlong into somebody and later on you be sitting around like a fool. Get you somebody responsible with some ambition. I can't say it enough. Don't get nobody don't want nothing. Never seen folks so retarded. You want somebody that's going to motivate you to even be a better person than what you are. You want somebody got your back in the hard times. Somebody gonna motivate, and you motivate them, and you got their back. To be jumping to say you got somebody. You can go get a darn body doll for that junk. Keep it real with this church. Y'all hear me?
Amen.
Got too many young folks, and I want you to know how to live, how to conduct yourself. First thing you see, don't go running fast behind. Let's wait and make sure you want to be saved now.
That's right.
Make sure you're serious about getting. A lot of folks done came through the church and they never made a darn mess.
Yeah. That's right.
They'll get you and get your heart, and that they know they'll drug you out in the darn street. Now both of you wind up going to hell. Folks are talking, ask everything, where you work? You got benefit. They don't ask, you got the Holy Ghost? You saved yet? I'm being honest with you. That's what you need to ask. Y'all hear me? Because my wife, she may around and get bumped out. If somebody accidentally push out the car while I'm driving down the street and I don't get blamed for it, however it happens, and that's when I get going to be saved.
That's right.
Keep it real. I tell everybody, don't you get nobody ain't saved. Them folks supply told you be just like that boy now. You be the one sitting around no mullet dinner. Same thing with a girl. You be sitting around there, everybody having a good time with your man but you.
Yep.
I'm keeping it real on the time. Oh, what? Somebody else enjoying your wife and you ain't getting none.
Right.
They're put in the word, y'all understand me now? You sit around trying to post sardine on yourself to act like you've been doing something. You straighten your behind up. I keep it real.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it right with this church. Learn how to treat one another.
Yep.
Don't be running, jumping into nothing fast. Make sure folks stable.
That's right.
Folks will get you after they get them to find out they're doing things. Skits are doing friendly. Get on that thing with 10 hats. Banging on the crazy all the time. Wake up, it's late night, you sleep, wake up, what? I see dead people. Out of mess doing up. I'm keeping it real, ain't it? But probably you might be saying about your cousin, do you? And he would tell me about his cousin. I mean, why I asked him permission about it, he would tell me about his cousin. His cousin married a young lady. Thing was crazy before he got her. The thing sitting in a doing psychiatric hospital for murder. Did she kill her mama? Stabbed her 44 times. He stuck with that thing. You think that crazy thing gonna die? That crazy thing getting stronger. Because they crazy, they don't know they supposed to be dead yet. That thing like Jason, you kill that thing, lay it up, that thing sit back up. Be right back at your behind. I keep it real, don't I?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to keep it real with this church. If I'm going to be your pastor, and you going to sit up under that fold, I'm going to be on y'all behind with y'all young folks talking about getting married. You ain't finna get messed up, because you get messed up, that means you're going to have me in my office stressing me out away from my doing grit cooker, who can't hardly live and can't hardly make it without me. And I'm finna get me some done rest. Y'all hear me? Y'all ain't bet. I got another one. Brother Dexter tell you. I'll tell me, but he'll tell you. Folks don't listen to me. Got a doing cycle. Got a doing cycle. These cycles are when you doing crazy, folks. You think something cute, you marry somebody, you got to go visit them at a doing psychiatric hospital? You can't go to ask them folks, can you have sex with your wife, your husband, at a doing psychiatric hospital? Now you still burning.
That's right.
Don't y'all sit here and be stupid talking about no legal sex and you be saying you're still burning.
That's
That's
right.
right.
You know what make me mad? Because I be warning this church, I continue to tell this church over and over again how to conduct yourself and use your doing head.
That's right.
You know you ain't serious, you know you ain't real, you know you ain't saved. Leave folks alone and you get it right.
Amen.
That's right.
Sit there and manipulate nobody mess they doing life for.
Amen.
Ain't nothing worse you sitting around on a bad marriage. Somebody beating on you, you can't sleep. Somebody cheating on you, always come home musty and stinking, and then you sit in church, you can't even beat they doing head in. All you do is pray and cry yourself to sleep.
Yep.
Whole lot just look at each other eye, you so happy then, you better be thinking about some hard times after that day.
That's right.
There's a lot of suffering stuff you got to go through now. I cannot tell this church, no, make sure the folks serious.
That's right.
And after anybody trying to get somebody, if you ain't saved, leave folks alone and you get it right.
Amen.
All you gonna do is lead them to hell with you.
That's right.
Hear folk over and over. If I get somebody I can live right, you going to hell.